Good evening, coolers. Welcome back to Blog Understand, and today we're giving you top tier news on Football Club Barcelona, the transfer news. As always, subscribe, hit the subscribe button right now for up to date, the most authentic Barcelona news on YouTube. Straight into the ultimate transfer end game that we are going through. Barcelona, a lot is happening since overnight a lot has happened. Sources have confirmed that the official bid for to Manchester City for Rodri has been sent by yesterday. Sources are just catching up on the news as around this time today. They're catching up on the news, but the bid was sent yesterday night. An absolute transfer earthquake is rocking in Catalonia today. The summer window has officially ended its most high-stakes dramatic phase. We have breaking news coming directly from our sporting department on a brand new 70 million final assault to sign one of the world's best midfielders. Plus, we are diving into dramatic face-to-face training ground showdown between Julián Álvarez and Diego Simeone, and the final stages of major 55 million forward departure. Once again, if you want most authentic Barcelona news on YouTube, so smash that subscribe button right now for the best Blaugrana news. Let's start in the midfield with a massive breaking development. According to top tier reports from Cadena SER and BARCELONA, Manchester City have officially rejected Barcelona's second bid for Rodri. However, Deco's improved offer of 60 million plus add-ons has been knocked back by the City. They're holding from an 8 million evaluation. But do not panic. As always, Barcelona are refusing to walk away. As always, the club is already preparing the third and final bid with a total package of 70 million, structured as 60 million fixed up front plus 10 million euros in easily achievable bonuses. Because the relationship between Barcelona and Manchester City remains incredibly strong, and Rodri has approved a 4-year contract to play under Hansi Flick, Barca remain highly confident that this final compromise will seal the deal by this week. Rodri, as of yesterday, is willing to go into Barcelona to finalize the deal in a few hours or so. Is what his ideal situation would be like. But once again, do not panic. The relationship between Barcelona and Manchester City is very strong. Once again, I keep saying this, it's very strong. The deal is happening. It is confirmed. On Rodri's side, personal terms have been agreed. It's now all up to the clubs to make an agreement. That is what is needed. Now, the Álvarez showdown. The 55 million PSG domino as well. Meanwhile, the toxic civil war for our number one striker target has reached its absolute peak. Barca Blaugranes confirms that Julián Álvarez finally held a tense face-to-face talking with the Atletico Madrid manager Diego Simeone. It was not a meeting, it was not a formal meeting, it was a talking before the training session in the morning. And he's directly reiterated his demand to complete his dream move to Football Club Barcelona, while Simeone cordially insisted the club has decided not to sell, and it's not his decision to let the player leave. It is the club's decision, so it's not on Diego Simeone, it is on the club. So Álvarez camp is obviously furious that Atletico sporting department hid Barca's initial 100 million euro approach from executives. One reporter is now stepping in. It is reported that he's stepping in to personally to bypass the blockade that is occurring. To ensure that we have liquidity to fund both operations, the outgoings are moving fast. Marca reports that Barcelona are closing a 55 million agreement with Paris Saint-Germain for Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres had said yes to Luis Enrique, and the final paperwork is being processed right now to inject a massive fund into our signing chest, which is Barcelona are looking to finish very quickly so that they can fund Rodri's signing as quick as possible and up to Manchester City's demands. So we can confirm that Ferran Torres is leaving FC Club Barcelona. He hasn't attended the training, Football Club Barcelona's training for 2 consecutive days because he is joining Paris Saint-Germain. It is confirmed. Ferran Torres is joining Paris Saint-Germain. Deal done, 55 million euros straight to Barcelona. And Rodri, Rodri full personal details agreed with Barcelona. 4-year contract agreed. Deal done. It is now on the clubs between Manchester City and Football Club Barcelona. Once they come to agreement, personal teams are agreed. It's just a matter of presentation. Basically, it's just a matter of presentation. Now, Deco and Laporta are risking it all in the final weeks of the window. If the 70 million final bid brings us Rodri and Laporta unblocks the Julián Álvarez saga, Hans Flick inherits a treble-winning squad. We have to hope City agrees, accepts our final 70 million proposal. Now, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Visca or Barca. And before we end the video, we have received top tier news that Barcelona have already started looking at striker alternatives, as the Julián Álvarez saga is looking much more complicated than it was before. The Atletico Madrid is standing still. They stand on their ground. We're not selling Julián Álvarez. Julián Álvarez is not happy with the decision at all. So Barcelona have started. They have started looking at alternatives. Deco really likes Mikel Arteta. Mikel Arteta is Deco's one of the options that Barcelona are looking at. It's all down to Hans Flick at the end of the season, at the end of the day, because it is transfer. But that is all I have to give you for today. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Visca Barça, Visca Catalunya.